Well, welcome you guys.
I'm coming in. Yeah, coming in hot. Just light up the heater. I write what I live.
Here's our absolute mess. We got George here getting stuff done, trying not to cuss. I gotta always bleep it out. So I missed all the footage. Just got George back in the excavator. We just cut this entire tier up for a secondary piece of the backyard. The entire backyard's actually right here. We're adding this to the site. So we did a rough cut, and now we're coming back to do a final grade. We're just we're doing like a 2 to 3% slope across. Got the laser already all set up, and I'm just the stick holder since he's running the machine to get some stuff done. So there's been a lot going on with this job site. I'll let you guys watch the machine, a little bit more exciting. That we've been going on here. We're still building the roadway coming up to the actual house pad. That still requires about a 4-foot lift, and that's what we got going on down there. That's what we've lifted so far. All this entire area right here is going to be shooting down about 9 feet to get that to grade. And then customer wants this also cut. He wants to make like a tall platform up and over most of the houses. That's the view that he's pretty much going to be getting over here. So he's going to have a nice view. There's even a big old porch on the front of the house. I mean, super nice looking house, way above mine. So that's kind of like the go-to on it for now. We're just getting all this cut to grade, because the moment we get off of this tier, there's no going back. The next people up here, they're gonna be building the rock walls. I don't do that type of stuff. That's another thing that needs to be certified and verified and, you know, done the right way. And there's a company out here that they're very good at what they do. So let me get this grade here real quick. Still 5/10 low. Or 5/10 high. Well, we're slowly getting it on. We're getting there. One scoop at a time. It was actually this ground kind of sucks to work with. Ain't rich to have GPS yet. Alright, well, I got sprayed with the hose. Awesome. We got most of all that out there to grade. We just moved the laser to flip around because we can't make a shelf any higher than 9 feet. So we're going to re-tier this. We got a car wash over here. And then bracket it down so we don't surpass 9 feet. So we're going to cut this first. We've got the laser over here. We're going to see what we can get for a maximum, because there's such a big elevation change. Because if we were to keep on going from that elevation, from level into here, we would have probably been around like 10 or 12 feet. So we're going to fix that here. We're excavating this out, and I'm tilting the wrong way a little bit, and kind of go from there. 315. I mean, it's not my favorite excavator, but it's big enough where it can fit through these tighter areas without the counterweight hitting the back of the hill. You couldn't really do this with any like a 320 and beyond. I mean, they have like 325s and 333Fs excavators, I think. They're pretty much like this same platform, just a more bigger capable machine. But the 315, as far as I know, is the only one I could find that still had rubber grousers. Because I've been using this excavator on a few different jobs at the same time, and it's needed to track on asphalt and go up and over curbs and stuff like that. If I had steel grousers, that wouldn't have been too pretty. It'd be a big no-no.
So just so you guys know, we're actually moving slower just so I can actually condition this dirt, because we're using all this to raise the roadway up to the pad. So we need to make sure there's moisture in it so we can compact it, so it's a little bit less to do later on.
Well, good morning. I totally forgot my GoPro in the excavator last night. Let's get rolling. Alright. Beep. Alright, I gotta go grab the other bucket. It's way the heck down here. Where is that? Right there. Nice view. This thing needs a phone. Oh yeah, it's nice and steep. What's falling back there? You piece of shit. If I had a thumb. Oh, you don't need no thumb. Well, it kind of would make life a little bit easier right now. Come on, dude, really? Oh my God. Son of a turd. Come here. Come here, you. Swear to God, dude. Got it.
Turn on the radio for tuning.
Come here. Let's get it. It's the most oddly balanced bucket in my life. Stay the damn thing. Ay, ay, ay. Now I don't have enough power to get back up the hill. So now that grease wherever that thing's at. Do one of these here. He's ready to get the grease. Am I taking out that grease? Oh, sun gun can go up there, so I can get up here. That was fun. All right, we're getting the backyard cut. So on the other side, we got that pretty much beyond halfway. We're just kind of catching up this side. Get it down to a somewhat rough, flattish grade. So then we can go off these stakes. And I'm supposed to be hosing that right now, and I'm not. It is what it is. Holding the phone. I'll spray it here in a second. He's giving me the stink eye. All right, back to work. All right, so we just ate some grub, ate some lunch, whatever, you know, that's called grub. And a little bit change of plans here. So we are running out of room really quick with all the material excavating out. So we gotta do a little bit of flip-flopping. We're gonna take all the dirt we just excavated and start lifting. So our next big excavation being the actual backyard of the building. We'll actually have room to stockpile again. It's hard working on a hillside. You run out of room real quick. And you got to be careful because there's no way to get around when you start tiering. We don't have that luxury. If one of these lots were empty, it would be super easy, but because we have to deal with the actual property itself and nothing else, you got to be careful because you can lock yourself out of an area real quick if you're not careful. So about to get stuff done here, get him up there. He's going to pretty much shuttle all the material down to me. I'm going to hop in the skid steer and start spinning it out, getting our next lift on over here. Lifting about 9/10, almost a foot every time. And yeah, we'll get this next lift down and get some things done. All right, just gotta fill up this thing in Sawney. Got that lift down, getting everything all compacted and ready to go. Looking good. Got this absolute behemoth. Diesel, diesel, diesel. Red diesel. Well, good morning, you turds. Day 3 of actually filming. I think I'm gonna wrap this video up after today, so I can at least get it posted and loaded up. All we're doing is lifting. Got George there on the excavator again, getting that seat time in. He needs it, and he's kicking ass. You good? He's giving me a thumbs up. We're good. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna start working. Bye. I tried it. It doesn't have enough juice to charge the batteries for the GoPro. It's stupid, I know. Is that old truck? That thing's sick. Got that lift down. He's out there getting compacted right now. I'm gonna get in the excavator, kind of clean up a few things and bring some more dirt down so we can start the lift after we get it compaction tested.
Alright, you guys, so that's going to pretty much do it for this video. I did forget to sign off when I kind of finished up for this day. This job was extremely challenging. This was probably this was pretty much the first job I've done like this. Nearly working on a 45 to 50% slope this entire time on the job site, building 3 tiers, a top tier, then the second tier being the entire backyard, a slope tier being the raised foundation of the house, and then the first tier being the driveway up to the actual house pad. I'll be sure to post some photos right after I'm done talking here so you guys can see what we did, what the finished product was of this entire job site. We were on this job, George and I, for 35 days. Definitely went a lot longer than we suspected. However, this was a great experience for myself and definitely for George. We had a huge safety concern about, not tipping machines over, being safe on the job site, not having rocks fall in the roadway. There was a lot of cars driving on that roadway, being in a subdivision like this. We kept the entire job site clean the entire time. All of the neighbors were extremely happy with us, and these are very high and mighty, kind of people. A lot of them are pretty important that lived in this neighborhood. Heck, just 5 doors down on one of the properties, there's like a 49er linebacker or something like that lived down there, which is kind of cool. I didn't meet the guy. I don't know who it is. I really don't follow football. However, overall, it was a heck of a learning experience. We off-hauled nearly 1,400 tons, 1,400 yards, which was nearly getting up to about the 1,800 ton mark of material was off-hauled of this job site, and we lifted and compacted nearly 1,400 tons of material to lift this roadway up to grade. This job was definitely on the massive side for us. This 315 was a great in-between tool. Absolutely loved it for this job site. However, again, it's not my favorite excavator. I absolutely hate the cab. It sucks to get in and out of. But being a near zero radius machine, It's able to fit in really tight. It's not in the way of other machinery. There's less chance of hitting the walls or another machine. It's very, very convenient. I mean, it's over here throwing around a 72-inch grading bucket, or a ditching bucket, whatever you want to call it. It was a very convenient machine. It was able to load trucks very efficiently, 15 to 16 scoops, and they were out. The bucket was a 0.95 yard bucket, and a heaping pile like this, you're looking at about 1.25 yards. So definitely production capable. It was great. Fuel would last about a day and a half, 2 days. It got the job done. Overall, this job was a great learning experience. I'm happy you guys can watch a little bit of what was involved, of what had to go on. It was pretty much cut a little bit, fill a little bit, cut a little bit, fill a little bit, just because there was not enough room to do one entire task and be done. It was cool. It was a great learning curve. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to be done talking here right now, and you guys can see the final product. Thanks. Have a good one. Well, I'm back. I lied. So this is pretty much here. I'm off hauling the rest of the machinery we had over there to finish everything up. Just filled up the excavator, taking it back. And here's the top view. I'm pretty much standing on the third tier. You can see the backyard's that second tier right in the middle of the photo. And I get a little bit wider shot here. So this is beyond the property line. You can see that entire backyard on the second tier, and the entire house pad where the excavator's sitting. And here's another one, and just get a little bit better reference of the view. You can see me way the heck down there. I mean, we had a probably 62-foot elevation change on this job, and final photo, I think it's the best look of what you can see what we did here. It was fun. It was good. Thank you guys.